They say that the best luck is the luck you make yourself, but some people are just in the right place at the right time with a camera. If it wasn't for this well-placed ladder, that cameraman would have ended up as fish food. And yes, we know a shark isn't a fish. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
$2,000 a stack.
Sometimes the phrase, "he's got eyes in the back of his head," isn't just a phrase. If extreme parking was an Olympic event, then this guy would take the gold. Just when you think you've lost your faith in humanity, someone throws a pizza at you. And how skilled do you need to be at pizza throwing to make sure it's still in good condition after the throw? If it wasn't for this motorcyclist's quick reactions, there could have been a very messy end to this clip. Just a typical summer's day when you narrowly avoid a bomb. Luckily, no one was harmed. The completely appropriate reaction to winning $60,000 after gambling only $25. And here's why some dogs simply need to be on a leash. This family pooch just decided to have a relaxing dip in these raging rapids. This group was lucky enough to come across the most chilled out bear in the forest, and even more lucky that he'd just been in a fight with another bear and was too tired to bother them.
Hey, bear.
Unfortunately, your car insurance won't cover you if you're crushed by a rock. How world-class soccer players throw their trash away. It's amazing this guy didn't meet the same fate as his bike, and he might have if he hadn't been wearing the right gear and didn't land in that tall grass.
Chill, chill, chill.
A man escaping a murder hornet attack from the hornet's point of view. Another car miraculously avoiding another landslide. Probably best to avoid those mountain roads. It's always best to avoid drunk drivers, and drunk trucks for that matter. The trick to being a good fisherman? Finding the right spot. If you look up the word close in the dictionary, then you might see a picture of this. Those annoying delivery guys who drop their packages right in the middle of the road. Luckily, this driver's reactions were a lot quicker than the first car. When horse racing almost turns into human crushing. Some skillful driving, although if you're planning to drift, it might be better to use a less narrow road. Driving this fast with people around seems like a bad idea, and watch out for that dog. Watch as this zookeeper's confidence turns into raw panic. It's a little known fact that bridesmaid dresses are the #1 cause of accidental death. You know how cats have 9 lives? Well, this dog has to have at least 2. It's a good job this motorcyclist's brakes were in good condition. Some people think the phrase one-way street only applies to other people. If you're gonna be good at mountain biking, then it helps if you can defy the laws of gravity. How to keep your eye on the hockey puck. Literally.
Look at that, man.
This is either a very confident pedestrian or the ghost of a very unlucky one. Surely the guy above should win a prize for this. This just goes to show that teenagers prefer their phones to their lives. Here's a seriously extreme example of dad reflexes. Best dad ever? Or the riskiest father in the world? When you're about to get ripped to pieces by two really cute little pooches? Just a relaxing night at home, with the addition of a boulder. These two are clearly in a race to the afterlife. You know how they say you should pick on someone your own size? Well, this python hunter clearly isn't aware of that.
Let's go.
Nobody wants to die in something that looks like the Sarlacc pit from Star Wars, and luckily this excavator didn't. Here's a cobra handling tip. Never handle a cobra. And while we're offering advice, here's another tip. If you see an avalanche, don't stop to take pictures. The best time to be going this fast? When you run into a bear. Tell us you're a teenager driving a car without telling us you're a teenager driving a car. Do you want to see what the face of luck looks like? Well, here's a woman who just won $1.5 billion.
Can you tell us what you're going to do with the money?
No.
When you're 1 second away from becoming roadkill. There seems to be a disagreement about who that green light is for. Here's another guy who could be a professional soccer player if soccer balls were long and thin and made out of bread. Jesus walked on water, but this guy would rather avoid it. If you enjoy a nice, relaxing swim, then why not visit the gateway to hell? To steal a line from Jaws, they're gonna need a bigger trailer. This truck driver's quick thinking and even quicker foot on the brake narrowly avoided a disaster. What starts out looking like a road rage incident ends up bringing an example of the opposite side of human nature. This has to be one of the most unique ways to get to school ever, if you don't mind getting soaked every morning. Still, it beats being dropped off by your mom. If this car wants to get any closer to this guy, then he should probably take him out for a romantic dinner. Hey man, you go left and I'll go right. Got it? Bro, got it. This guy seems to be bailing out unnecessarily. All he needs is a parachute. The one hazard you don't think to look out for on a motorcycle is collapsing walls. If you want something bad enough, then you might just get it, especially if you've got a big tax bill coming up. Keep a close eye on that shopping cart, and thank God that this woman is walking away from it. Why do people enjoy driving on the wrong side of the road so much? It's always good when your friends have your back, especially at times like this. It's a good thing this truck was unoccupied, mainly because the driver might have died of embarrassment. Even the bravest dogs get slightly worried by the sight of a flying trampoline. This is obviously a budget airline for wildlife. Luckily, they didn't book an economy class ticket. With the river flowing this fast, they only got one chance to save that cow. And they did. If you have a fear of heights, you're gonna love this clip. Most people use a board to go surfing. This person uses a boat. Yes, this is 2 orca whales heading for 2 kids, and luckily going right past them. Impressive, but how many broken bones happened before they got that video? You might think that the unluckiest one in this clip is the fish, but you'd be wrong. The most casual shark attack ever. This guy might not look like one of the cast of Baywatch, but he is about to rescue a pair of shoes. If you're not safe in your own driveway, then where are you safe? As cool as this trick is, you do get the feeling he practices it all day, every day. When the hunter becomes the hunted. Oh. Luckily, it didn't get to his eyeball. Luckily and amazingly, this car came out without a single scratch or dent. Is that luck, or is it a miracle? None of the lucky people in these clips are even half as lucky as you, because you get the chance to subscribe.